Y'all smell that? Y'all smell that? We cooking with grease today, serving breakfast today. We got the bacons on tap, fam. Special delivery, let's do it. What's good, family? It's your boy Sykes, and you are looking live at another episode of Special Delivery. We got an absolute heater on tap today, fam, with Nike's Air Max 90 Bacons. And let me tell you, I've been trying to unbox these things for weeks. But I'm gonna be honest, it ain't because I want to share them with y'all or nothing. I'm being a little selfish. I just want to get these things on feet, fam. But as fly as these things are though, their story might be even better. I mean, they were made on the back of one of the greatest sneaker trolls of all time, before trolling was even a thing. So you're gonna want to stick around to hear that. But before we get into that though, let's unbox these things. All right, let's see what these things is hitting on, fam. Let's take a peek. Woo! Oh my goodness, these things are so good, fam. Like, look at these. Look at these joints. They're so fire, fam. Like, you can just look at them and tell that every material on here is quality. From this leather on the toe box right here to this just rich nubuck right here, this rich red nubuck. Like, you can tell it's just quality that's authentic, right? And then go down to this suede on the mud guard right here, another real piece of quality material. Even the lining in this thing, right, is just quality leather. And y'all can see I got my Oscar Mayer bacon laces. Shouts to the homies over at Oscar Mayer for hooking your boy up with these. If you sniff your screen right now, you could probably smell these. These actually smell like bacon, so go ahead and do that. Now that you finished making a fool of yourself, let's keep going with this unboxing, fam. Like, these things are just so fun and so quality. But the best part about them though is that when you take this other shoe right here, you put them together like this, they sort of look like uncooked bacon, right? Like, you can see that. That was the intention when these things were made back in 2004. They just were made to be so fun and just a new vibe on the Air Max 90. And that's what makes this shoe so dope. Matter of fact, let's just get into the story. Y'all gonna love this. Y'all gonna love this, I promise. So to really appreciate the story of these shoes, you have to know the story of its creator, Dave Ortiz. He was maybe one of the biggest sneaker trolls before trolling was actually a thing. It all starts with a bet for Ortiz. He bet a buddy that he could make a sneaker store that had the dumbest name possible and that it would still be successful. And that's exactly what he did. He started a sneaker boutique called Dave's Quality Meats. And fam, this thing really looked like a meat shop. Like, it has the glass countertops, it has the meat grinders, it has all of that. If you Google pictures of this store, it just looks totally ridiculous. But it worked. It was a hit and people were in and out of that sneaker shop. And it was so much of a hit that Nike hit up Ortiz and asked, yo, do you want to do a collab with us? And of course he wanted to do a collab with Nike. It's Nike. So he says yes, and they give him 3 months to make this shoe. And like everyone, when they are faced with their biggest professional opportunity of their lifetime, he procrastinated. He waited until the weekend before to start working on the shoe. Like, the shoes were due on Monday and he starts working on them on Friday. Has no idea what to do. He's totally stumped, but he does know that he is hungry. And so while he's working on them, he goes and gets a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, and then it hits him like a ton of bricks. Yo, everyone loves bacon. Why not just make a bacon shoe? And so that's exactly what he set out to do. He goes to the store and buys all these packs of bacon, takes them to a buddy's house, cooks some of them, and then lays them all out on the table. He records all of the colors and then picks his favorites out of the colors that he's seen, and that ends up being the colorway for this sneaker. He submits that plan to Nike, Nike loves it, and the rest is history. That's the story, that's why this shoe is so incredible, and that's what makes this thing so legendary. Dave Ortiz made one of the best Air Max 90s that we've seen by not taking things too seriously. And that is just so incredibly dope to me, fam. That's what makes this shoe so special. All right, family, y'all know what it is. We gotta talk about that brass tacks. We gotta talk about who these shoes are really for and how they fit into sneaker culture. And as always, we gonna start with that price point. kind of, sort of. So these retail for $140, but that number doesn't matter to you right now because you can't really buy these for retail anywhere. They were limited, they were hyped, and they sold out immediately the day that they dropped. So if you really want these shoes, you're gonna have to hit the resale market, which stinks, but I'm gonna tell you, I've seen these going for as low as $215, and for a shoe that was this hype when it came out, that is a pretty tame price, relatively speaking. Like, it's not inexpensive, and I'm not telling you to go to the resale market if you really want them, but if you have to have these, then that's what you're gonna have to do. And honestly, I can't say I blame you because these things are clean, first of all, but they're also just such a refreshing shoe. They remind you of a time where things were simple in sneakers. I mean, this is a collab from a local store by a local guy who just really wanted to make a cool shoe, and this reminds you of that time. So if you're somebody who sort of appreciates that moment in time in sneaker history, or you're somebody who was there and wants another pair of these, then maybe you do want to just go ahead and hit the resale market and try to buy these. I don't know, I'm not encouraging you to do it, but I can't say I blame you because these things are fire. And so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up right here because I want to get these things on foot. So this has been Special Delivery. I'm your boy Sykes, and these are Nike's Air Max 90 Bacons. We'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Special Delivery. If you like what you've seen, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out our playlist for the rest of the heat that we review, or maybe just check out this video right here.